This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Can you say 3P? Union Scotties, WPIAL champions.
The New Shannock Lancers are PIAA Class 2A state champions once again.
Swing and a miss. The Union Scotties. It's double gold for the County of Champions.
Wilmington, your District 10 1A champ.
Makes the catch. That will do it. Mohawk, back to back. Go celebrate.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
There he is. Left corner for three. He's the now all-time leading scorer.
Palmer McCain makes the catch. Somehow the adjustment, and he is going to take it to the house.
Francis Monitis works through Ritson. Has a chance. Score! Off
the tip of the glove of the first baseman, Benedict. Actually recovered. And did they get her? They did!
He has wide open. Dave McKnight gets the touchdown.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Coming to you live from George Washington Intermediate School on the campus of Newcastle. It's high school softball here on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP, the continuation of a big game in Section 2 of Class 3A between the Ellwood City Wolverines and the Avonworth Antelopes. Game in the top of the fourth inning as we will resume play here today in a crucial game here. It's the final section game of the regular season for Avonworth, currently with a half-game lead over Ellwood City, currently a 6-3 section record for the Lopes, a 5-3 section for Ellwood City. Ellwood, when this game was played a week ago, Lee, as we bring Lee Moan in, I'm James Dotson. When this game was began a week ago, it was a 2-1 Ellwood City lead at the end of the third inning. They've actually played a full second game, and now they're going to continue and finish the first one.
Hey, as long as they're getting it taken care of, that's the thing. So, because the end of the regular season meetings are on Thursday right now. So right now it's try to get this thing in. But both teams have qualified for the playoffs, though, which is the good news out of this session. Because Hopewell is at 4-5, so they're also going to qualify. So that's the 4 teams out of 3, with Mohawk still with an undefeated record in section play.
We'll get the full starting lineups, adjusted starting lineups here as we come back to the action. As you can see there, your score line, a 2-1 lead. Ellwood City getting a pair of runs in the bottom of the first inning. Crystal Felino, the leadoff batter for Ellwood City, walked, and then reached second on a pass ball, scored on an RBI double from Amber McQuistion, who later scored on a double steal, Alexis Beck stealing second and Amber stealing home. And then the only run for Avonworth coming in the third inning, a leadoff triple from Lexi Sanat, and then an RBI bunt single for Gabby Innerthal, plating the lone Avonworth run of the game. It's going to be the number 6 hitter due up for Avonworth as we take a look at the rest of our Crane Room starting lineup. Hey, the patio is open. Not sure you want to be on the patio tonight on this rainy Wednesday evening, but the patio is open and plenty of room for you at the Crane Room Bar and Grill. So the first batter due up is going to be for Avonworth, Alexandra Eberhardt. Kara Cuban and Brooke Offman due up. The 9-hitter Sarah Janicki hits 9th, and then it'll turn to the top of the order. Lexi Sanat, Gabby Innerthal, Allie Linhart, Anna Fowler, and Reese Long to round out the 9 in the batting order for the Lady Lopes. And we'll have a substitution right in immediately for Ellwood City, so we'll have to get your defensive alignment here in a moment. But the first pitch of the night, officially pitch number 53 of the game, upstairs for ball 1 from Amber McQuistion, coming in as a 5-4 record is McQuistion on the year, going to Slippery Rock. This game began there at Kesnevich Field on the campus of Slippery Rock University. Swing and a miss, evens the count at 1-1. substitution being made immediately and didn't get a full disclosure if it's injury or just attendance-based. Only 10 active players on this Ellwood City roster, so only one substitute to use, and they are using it immediately as this 1-1 pitch is lifted in the shallow left field. It's going to fall in, as misplaying it out in left field was Jaden Allwine.
Yeah, give an E7 there.
And hustling the whole way was Eberhardt. And now she will be, or that is Eberhardt going back after dropping off the wrist coach. Nobody out. First runner aboard. Here's Kara Cuban. She squares the bunt, and it's going to be bunted foul. Home plate umpire is Adam Vistano, and base umpire is John Frank here this evening.
Our defensive alignment, Amber McQuiston on the mound, Kylie Lefevre.
Yeah.
Behind the plate, Riley Prestapone at first, Kara Kreitzer at second, Crystal Felino at short, Kaylee Palombi at third. From left to right, Jaden Allwine, Alexis Beck, and Taylor Hoffman.
Well, yeah, you got him right before I did. I want to make sure you gotten all the changes to that defensive alignment, as this one is going to go back to the screen. The wild pitch will advance the tying run, Alexander Eberhardt, over to third base.
You don't trust me. I said right before I said I was going to get the defensive alignments.
Lee, I haven't worked in for you in a while, you know?
Yeah.
For good reason, as we found out in the pregame. 1-1 pitch is going to tail inside, makes the count 2-1. We had heavy rain all day today in the Newcastle area, and rain finally stopped a little bit after 4 o'clock. Enough time for the turf to dry out just a little bit, but being an all-turf surface here at GW, able to play this makeup game here tonight. Another one missing outside, makes the count 3-1.
No, that was a strike. 2-2.
2-2.
2-2, yeah.
I was going to say don't trust the scoreboard, but
Yeah, don't try.
we'll trust Mr. Vistano. 2-2 pitch, high and away, and the count will run full. Nobody down here in the top of the 4th inning in this makeup game. Mohawk against Union. That game had to be called off today, so we make the audible to come here to GW for this crucial game in Class 3A. And this one's roped to the left center gap, and we are tied just like that. Back-to-back extra bases, and going to third as the throw goes behind the runner. Cuban will get her first extra base hit of the season. It's a triple. We got a tie game.
Yeah, unfortunately, the throw came in. They threw to second base, and it was a good heads-up base running there by Cuban, seeing that throw was coming in, and she just took off good at third easily.
That's a Parada Jones-McCree RBI.
By the way, who was our defensive alignment brought to you by?
Medor Bonner Law. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Big shout out to your local agents with Medor Bonner Law. Protect your possessions with a local agent.
Yeah, unfortunately, my reads are in the other book.
I'll help you.
No, well, thanks. Are those mine? No.
Swing and a miss, strike 2 now to Brooke Offman, hitting 167 on year. That was just the 5th ribby of the season for Kara Cuban.
Yeah, Offman struck out her first time up a week ago.
Foul back. Yeah, first time up a week ago. That was so much fun. We got to do the Laurel Neshannock continuation game, and that was always the fun. 0 for 2 today. I mean, last week.
Now we really got to trust our scorebooks today for what the score is, since the scoreboard not up.
This one fisted but foul down the third base line. Count will remain 0-2.
Yeah, unusual to do a regular season game with no scoreboard, no PA announcer. Yeah, just jump in the middle of the game.
Especially here at Newcastle.
Yeah, correct. The beautiful facility here at Newcastle, though.
Just the third year here at the new turf.
I want to say third.
Swing and a miss, strike 3 on the high cheddar. That is the first strikeout of the day. 8th of the game. I had to double check my math there.
I like it. First of the day, 8th of the week.
And pitch count, not that pitch count matters, but this is a baseball game. It's all about pitch count in a single day.
Right.
Scoring the bunt, going for a suicide squeeze, and it's going to work. Go ahead, run, and she beats the throw at first. Is unable to handle the throw was Prestapine.
Perfect bunt single.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. Bunt single RBI.
Actually, if she hangs on the ball, it was a bang play, so we'll just go that way. This is high school.
Yeah, either if not, it's a sacrifice and an error.
Yeah.
But the go-ahead run.
We'll go base hit there.
I'm with you. And that also turns it over to the top of the order as Janicki gets her 4th RBI of the year. Now Lexi Savat stepping to the plate. She squares the bunt, popped up, and it's going to be caught by McQuistion. Quick throw to first in time for the double play to end the threat. But 2 runs come across on a pair of hits. Double play leaves no one on. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Now Avonworth leading 3-2 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet. GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Bottom of the 4th inning, and we get our first pitch delivery to the new batter, Taylor Hoffman, here due up for Ellwood City. First pitch in there for strike 1, and it's a new pitcher from who we saw in the first game of the year. This is Anna Fowler, who is coming in to throw. Her 8th appearance in the circle, and bringing some gas. Anna, who was the center fielder in the first game, as that one also misses away.
Give her defensive alignment after the batter here.
All you, sir.
Yes, I'm trying to find out the catcher just to make sure. I believe that's who that is. With the strap in the middle of the back.
Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2. Yes, 8 behind the plate.
Okay, same catcher, so give you the other 2 changes.
Off the end of the bat towards first base, and that one almost rolled its way back to fair territory, but killed foul there.
Actually, Reese Long behind the plate. First base, Kara Cuban. Second place, Gabby Inderthal. Lexi Savat at short. Alexander Eberhard at third.
2-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3.
And left to right is Ali Linhart, Laura Zmuda, and Brooke Offman from left to right. So 1 away in the bottom of the 4th inning. Avonworth now the 3-2 lead. Kaylee Palumbi to the plate. First pitch misses for ball 1. Ellwood City jumped up 2-0 in the bottom of the 1st inning a week ago, as that riser stays upstairs 2-0 the count. Again, big one here. If Ellwood City wins, they take sole control of second place, because even with a loss in their final game, they would still be owner of the tiebreaker, winning both games against the Lopes. Actually, I lied. That is In center field, Sarah Janicki is in center field.
16, not 15.
Yes.
All right, that makes more sense.
Yes.
3-0 catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and the count runs full. Good response here from Anna Fowler in the circle. 2.92 earned run average on the season for Fowler. Gets this one fouled to the screen.
Yeah, 2 years ago, this pitcher would have been big-time illegal. Since now they allow the leap in high school now, so she is getting a huge leap.
As long as you don't replant and drive again.
Right. And look at that.
Yeah, the foot comes way up off of the turf as this one's lifted in foul territory down the third base line. Good catch made out there by Brooke Offman just before reaching the right field fence in foul territory.
Yeah, finding her way and making sure she knew where she was in the field. A little bit of room down that right field line, but she knew where that fence was and concentrated on the ball. Nice catch.
Riley Prestapine now with 2 down.
The umpires didn't want to call that illegal pitch for a lot of reasons.
I'll tell you what, though, she is still borderline illegal of stepping straight forward.
Yeah.
Saw that one called
Just
here.
That one.
Yeah, saw that called a couple of times here for the Newcastle game in their performance against Plum in their section finale last week.
Yeah, it's the home plate umpire's call there. So
1-1 pitch downstairs makes it 2-1. Saw the first real.
That one I would have probably called illegal.
That one probably would have been.
Yeah. But I don't want to talk too loud because I don't want to, give any indications. And that one I would have called illegal too. So, yep, that would be a thing that they're going to have to.
It's
because once the playoffs hit, you have the big time umpires who are looking for a lot of that stuff. The old time veteran. And I'm not saying anything against this umpire.
Oh, absolutely. But also a 2-man crew versus a 3-man crew. You might be able to get a little assistance. Now, why don't they do the lines in high school softball like you see in college?
Good question. Yeah, she's way illegal right now. But she's getting away with it.
Does the whole foot have to stay in, or just a part of the foot? That'd be my only question.
The whole foot. I mean, no. As long as part of the foot is in, the whole foot is outside.
That's when you're bad.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Payoff pitch again.
That was close.
Off speed. And gets the strikeout and ends a 1-2-3 inning. Avonworth gets 2 and keeps Ellwood City in check. 3-2 through 4 innings of play here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Top of the 5th inning with a 3-2 Avonworth advantage. Gabby Innerthal, Allie Linhart, and Anna Fowler due up here for the Lopes as we finally can settle in and play catch-up on the changes for both of these teams. 2-0 the count to Innerthal, hitting .250 on the season. 10 RBI. As we hit the stretch run, that one called strike. 2-1 the count. Playoffs coming up for softball a week from tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, pairing show you at about 2-3 o'clock, and I heard KDK is going to have that on the air.
Then baseball the following day, same time, same channel. That one off the end of the bat and foul. Evens the count at 2-2.
Yeah, we already know Ellwood's in, Mohawk, Laurel, Shenango, Union. So, I mean, we already got 5, and then possibly, I didn't look at the Riverside or not.
Riverside is clinched as well, yes.
So you got 6 teams, and then possibly Wilmington. I did not look that far.
Fouled back to the screen. Yeah, Wilmington, still tough to tell. There's no automatic bids like
one of those, okay.
like there are in the WPIL where you
Right.
finish top so many you're guaranteed in. I think they need 1 or 2 more wins to, I think, be safely considered for playoff contention, as that one's check swung and fouled off.
You got to love the high nettings here.
Yes. Beautiful facility.
Yes,
They've added on a little more each year. They got the press box for year number 2. They got the batting cages up and going now here for year 3. And so far, from what I've been told, none hitting the house out in left field, though that one may be hitting Matthew Flannery's car in the parking lot.
We were here last year, and one came very close to the house.
Well, when you have the Bash sisters from Newcastle, the
Yeah,
Mangieri
and
sisters.
there was one, and that was the one of them.
Off-speed pitch fouled. Towards Coach Meisland there in the third base dugout. Yeah, Kiera now playing at Pitt. Gabby, a junior. How about no seniors in that starting lineup either for Newcastle? They've been so close the last 2 years.
Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more from them this year, but unfortunately couldn't put it all together, so hopefully next year they'll be able to get in.
Swing and a miss, chasing the high heat. Good battle from Innerthal, but the strikeout, the second of the day and 9th of the game.
Said McQuiston's going to be playing on a nice field up there at Slippery Rock.
Yeah, what a difference that has made. we did a broadcast there one of our first years.
Ooh.
It was rough. They put a lot of work into it. Now it's got to be considered one of the top facilities in Western PA. As Allie Lenhart swings and misses. Allie was the starting pitcher yesterday. Or last week, I should say. 3 innings. Gave up just 2 hits. But a pair of runs in the process. That one's fouled back, quickly up 0-2.
Yeah, ball's still a little wet when it hits the turf.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
I
Did
guess
get quite a bit of rain.
It rained consistently all day. The 0-2. Misses upstairs, count now 1-2. And that was going to be part of it, is just figuring out release points a little bit and judging the grip and everything for each one of your pitches tonight. As this one's driven towards center field, taking a step back, now coming up is Alexis Beck, who will make the catch right in the middle of that Hurricane logo for out number 2.
And the reason we're here at Newcastle because Ellwood City's field not playable right now this year, so getting some work done there. So they're playing sort of like Central Catholic football, playing a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah, I've had a couple games scheduled at Riverside, a lot at Slippery Rock, and now this continuation game. Big props to the cooler Bob Nattell. That one's fouled back to the screen for strike 1.
Of course, Central Catholic football is going to have a new home now.
That's true.
Yeah, finally, after 85 years or whatever, they've been playing Central Catholic football.
Yeah,
so
they don't have a $80 million donation like St. Joe's does, though.
Or 100 and some million at Swickley Academy.
Speed pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2 to Anna Fowler. Team leading in batting average, over 500. She got 15 RBIs, also a team lead, and 5 home runs. The rest of the team, 3 dingers combined. She's been the big stick in the middle of this lineup. She lines this one. One hopper to Palumbi, who cannot handle it. Hot corner and then some. As Fowler will reach.
We're not tough official scores here, single.
Okay. Making sure I was on the same page.
Yeah, that's just... Yeah, if you're talking college or major leagues or pro, maybe, but no. That was a hot shot.
Anna Fowler will run for herself, no Castle courtesy.
Yeah, Palumbi, she did what she could.
First pitch misses away to the catcher, Reese Long. She's hitting .436 on the season. Foul back to the screen, evens the count at 1-1.
That's one thing I like about McQuiston, just works fast, gets the ball. Just
right back in there.
Yeah, she just goes.
Mohawk 10-0. They've clinched another undefeated section title. Be shocked if they're not the number 1 seed yet again, although South Park is out there.
Nah.
Undefeated yet again.
2-time defending champion, you gotta.
I agree.
Yeah,
snap throw there from the catcher. I almost grabbed the wrong sheet, and I almost said Ireland Fisher. From
their goal
this
year is win another championship and at least win a first-round state playoff game this year.
1-2 the count. Just missing the top of the zone. Levere again thought about firing her down the first base. But you got Mohawk, Avonworth, Ellwood City, and Hopewell all have clinched postseason berths. Right at the top of the zone for a called strike 3. Make it a 10 spot on the K's. Now for Amber McQuiston. Keeps the score now at 3-2. Avonworth leads. Bottom of the 5th coming up on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
8-9-1 hitters due up in the bottom of the 5th inning for Ellwood City, trailing 3-2. Kara Kreitzer swings and misses at strike 1. Again, Anna Fowler coming in relief. And swings and misses does Kreitzer at that one. So crazy as this sounds, Lee, Allie Linhart hasn't pitched in a week. She is now the pitcher of record for Avonworth. That she could get the win tonight when this game was suspended a week ago. Avonworth was trailing.
True.
Technically, she was still in the game when Avonworth took the lead here in the top of the 4th inning. Avonworth has scattered 8 hits in this game. As Kreitzer waves at that one for strike 3. So 3 strikeouts in the first 4 batters faced here for Anna Fowler, and she is dealing.
Yeah, looking really comfortable out there for sure.
Jaden Allwine now to the plate, and this has been the issue for Ellwood City. Again, only 10 players active on the roster this year. Bottom of the order has struggled consistently to get balls in play over the course of this season. One of the ones that really stings, you lose Lena Lucarelli, who was one of the top basketball prospects for this season for the Wolverines, and as well as what she's done on the diamond. Likely we'll get to see her again next year, tore her ACL in the fall. And just one more weapon to potentially have on this Ellwood City team for Coach Gary Rosansky. He's coaching down at third base. That one misses downstairs. Makes the count 2-1 to Allwine. That's your foundation of your team. How about Coach Rosansky's been doing this for quite some time. How about his 21st season as the head coach of the Wolverines? He sees his 9-hitter trying to turn it over here. Great story. He was the assistant coach with his father-in-law, Bob Sudano. They flip-flop roles, basically, in 2005. And wouldn't you know, they go straight to a WPIAL championship. And Sudano actually stayed on the staff to assist Rosansky for a couple of years.
Yeah, he's done a nice job over the years.
A couple of WPIAL championships Three-time champs, actually, 2008, like I mentioned, 2016 and 2017. Trying to make their way back to the top of the district as they go to the top of the order with Crystal Foligno now to the plate. And she gives this one a ride to left field, but right at the left fielder, and it's going to fall off the base of the glove. The recovery, though, and it's going to be out at second base. Unfortunate as Allwine saw it in the glove, didn't see it pop out. She was halfway back to first, and that's going to go as a very unconventional fielder's choice, 7-4.
Yeah, poor running there by Allwine because she assumed the catch, and unfortunately she was, you said, going back, on her way back to first before she realized that ball was caught. Then she had to stop, plant, get going again, and
on this wet turf, good luck.
Yeah.
So now with 2 outs, first pitch in there to Kylie Levere for strike 1.
And you can't blame Allwine.
No, not at all.
Well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, because you should watch the catch, but I mean, it's one of those easy pop-ups that, okay, I'll go back to first.
And inside corner for strike 2, and and it looked like Lenhart had it. It was hit her glove and kind of literally popped right out like she was playing with a piece of cardboard. Unfortunate break though, and good hustle from Lenhart to pick it up and fire it in to get the out, as that off-speed pitch is going to be driven towards Kenneth Avenue. Count will remain 0-2. I get that right, Matt? Get myself oriented. Nah, Kenneth's that way.
I have no idea.
Come on, Lee.
Somewhere in Newcastle.
The 0-2. Off speed again. Called. Strike 3. 4th strikeout of the day for Fowler, leaving a runner on base. Through 5 innings, still 3-2 your score in favor of Avonworth at LC Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands.
Couple extra spectators coming out here to George Washington checking out the game tonight.
And we got 3 out there now.
Now here's the good news. There's no J-Moan sighting here tonight.
Yeah, or they would be on the table.
First pitch, foul tipped to the glove, as it's Alexander Eberhardt due up in the top of the 6th inning, with Avonworth leading by a score of 3-2.
The one's taking a view of the game.
Checking out what's going on.
Yeah.
See a little bit of everything. I will say, though, I think I might be a first on in my broadcast bingo card. Getting a chance to check out the deer in center field.
As the play going on, yeah. I've seen deer, I forget what school we're at, just up on top of the hill driving to this stadium. But
this one off speed off the end of the bat, right back to McQuistion over to first base for the first out of the inning. So let's say those deer, I think they might be our Nick's Auto Body impact players of the game.
Yeah, there you go.
I should have gone with the works in progress fan of the game. That's for sure. C'est la vie. No, that was not from opera. First pitch swinging is Kara Cuban. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Cuban got her first extra base hit of the season in her first at bat tonight, an RBI triple that tied it, and then she scored on an RBI bunt single to give Avonworth the lead, and she hits this one, hot shot past the shortstop. 2 for 2 day now for Kara Cuban.
Yeah, Felino gave it a chance or a shot there, but couldn't come up with it. So far it's been all Avonworth here in these first 2 innings.
Brooke Hoffman will step to the plate, but she will take a conference. Call that our Pontius Insurance trip to the third base coach.
Yeah, the risk coach didn't work. So
risk coach has fully taken over high school softball, starting to creep more and more on the baseball diamond too.
Yes, it is.
First pitch swung on and missed. I'm still throw down to second base, and they got her.
Yeah, great throw there by Levere.
My apologies. I looked down, not sure if it was delayed or if I was just
not delayed at all.
Just my response to it was delayed.
Yes, it was, but it was a straight steal, and Levere saw it, threw it, and got
firing it in there.
Did not see if it was a strike or not.
That it was.
Okay, so it should be 1-1 then. Okay.
1-1 to Hoffman.
With 2 outs here in the 6th.
Ellwood City has their 3, 4, 5 hitters due up next inning. Might be their best chance. This one's off the end of the bat. That's going to have a lot of spin on it. Good play by the third baseman to cut it off, but no play whatsoever. We've seen a couple of those little numbers off the end of the bat and just no chance with the speed of Brooke Hoffman. No way you're getting her.
Yeah, by the time Palombi got that ball, she looked up and Hoffman was 3-4 steps from the bag. It's like, forget it. Because then you have to try to grip it with all that spin on it too, so forget it.
Avonworth now with 10 hits officially in the game. But really, other than Cuban's RBI triple, at least in the ones we've seen tonight, not a lot of hard hit balls. A couple of them maybe in the third inning from watching the replay of the first half of this game. 0-2 the count now to Sarah Janicki, hitting .259 on the year. Holds off on the riser. McQuistion coming into today's game, 92 strikeouts versus just 7 walks. So that's she's now over 100 strikeouts on the year when you now tally up the strikeout total from this contest, as that screwball tails in, evens the count at 2-2. Entering today's game, 27 runs allowed, but only 9 of them have been earned. The 2-2. Swung on and fouled back and out of play.
Yeah, come playoff time, McQuiston might get called for because you're supposed to stop for a second too. McQuiston just sort of comes walking, well, not after timeout here. Well, you can see she needs to stop, and she's not doing that. So you might get a picky umpire to say, that you have to come to a complete stop for a second.
Kind of like a baseball pitcher getting set for a second. You have to, once you toe the rubber, have to get fully set, stop, and then go. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 11 for McQuistion. 2 hits in the inning, but a caught stealing and another one left stranded on the bags. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 3-2 Lopes on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do?
We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
3-4-5 hitters in the bottom of the 6th inning for Ellwood City, trailing 3-2. Ellwood City with just 2 hits in the game, and they've both come a week ago off the bat of the person now in the batter's box, Amber McQuistion. She swings and misses for strike 1. A pair of doubles, including an RBI. there at Kesnevich Field a week ago. Swing and a miss there, as well as Fowler blew that one by her.
Yeah, Fowler's been sharp.
Came in relief to start tonight. Has an 0-2 count and gets a 3-pitch strikeout. Her 5th of the evening. Again, that's a big strikeout there of McQuistion. She was the only player with a hit thus far in the game for Ellwood City. Avonworth with a 3-2 lead, but they have 10 hits in this contest.
I mean, Fowler only came in throwing 26 innings, but there's 36 strikeouts, though, so a good ratio there.
A 1 off-speed pitch chop towards third. And throw across there from Eberhardt to Cuban. Makes it 2 up, 2 down. Now Taylor Hoffman stepping to the plate. First pitch way outside. Didn't start this game in the first inning, so didn't get a chance to talk about any keys to the game, but any quick keys here for these last few at-bats that Ellwood City's going to have now? Well, I mean, what is it you got to be your mentality going to the plate here, especially the way Fowler's going?
Well, first you got to get the ball in play.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you really have to focus on this fastball right now.
That one tails in for strike 2.
I'm just going to say be aggressive if you can.
The 0-2 from Fowler misses way away. Evens the count at 2-2. Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George. Your home team advantage for over 90 years. 2-2 to Hoffman, swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down again. We head to the 7th inning with a 3-2 Avonworth lead. It's the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Wow,
Riverside Apartments is Newcastle's premier senior citizens complex. Looking to downsize but still maintain your independence? Riverside Apartments is within walking distance of many of the stores and restaurants of downtown Newcastle. Large efficiency and one-bedroom apartments currently available for rent. Riverside features on-site laundry facilities, a main floor lounge area, full security door system, storage areas, and reserved on-site parking. And best of all utilities are included, including cable and air conditioning. At prices under $500 per month, there's no question it's a steal. You're safe at Riverside.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
Lexi Sinat to lead off the top of the 7th inning for Avonworth. It is the top of the order of Savat, Innerthal, and Linhart. Upstairs, 2-0 the count. Again, go ahead, Lee.
Yeah, right now Elwood, you cannot give up runs here, especially the way Fowler's been pitching. You need to keep this a 3-2 game.
Outside corner makes the count 2-1. Ellwood City has the 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up in what will be their final chance in the bottom of the 7th inning as Savat swings and misses for strike 2. McQuiston, who has thrown about 99% of the pitches by an Ellwood City hurler on the softball team for the last 4 years, 70% career strike percentage.
That's impressive. That means she doesn't walk a lot.
I mean, a great ratio now. 112 strikeouts, 113 strikeouts, on the year versus just 7 walks. That off-speed pitch makes it a full count.
Well, you can see why she's going to Slippery Rock.
We've got a good number of pitchers who have a great ratio like that. Gianna Paglia is right up there. as is Riley Balcom of Laurel. A lot of strikes, not many balls, and not many free passes given up. That's exactly what you want to be seeing.
Yep.
And obviously, Reagan Magno been doing her thing for 4 years. Let's not forget about that. Check swing and fouling that one off is Savat, hitting .436 on the year.
Yeah, I saw Reagan just set the career wins record at Mohawk.
Career wins record for her, yes. Yeah. And I believe she just surpassed 400 career strikeouts.
Oh, wow.
This one's, again, popped foul and out of play, so great at bat here. Savat fouling a few of them off.
Yeah, I saw the 250. I didn't get the chance to see the 400.
So my unofficial numbers have Ratzi exactly at 400 coming into today's game.
You're official.
I knew I had that 400 in my head somewhere.
There you go.
Off-speed pitch again, fouled out.
Surprised we didn't see a sign anywhere on.
Well, we may have been seeing it tonight.
Yeah.
Unofficially, my numbers, and Mr. Winhurst, you can correct me on that. I had Amber coming in with 462, so 473 now when you include the 11 from this game. As this one's golfed into left field, it'll make it all the way to the fence. Leadoff extra base hits coming here for Savat. Great at bat. You foul off 3 or 4 pitches in a row. And get the leadoff double.
Yeah, had the triple earlier.
Triple was to right field out at Slippery Rock. This one driven down the line. That's a big insurance run, standing now 120 feet away as Gabby Interfall steps to the plate.
I wasn't surprised to see a bunt coming here.
Palumbi charging in. The bunt is going to be popped up, going back and making a basket catch. Great job coming up by Levere.
Again, another good concentration there, getting close to the fence, but knowing where that ball was coming down, and good job. Of course, you're just going in the netting, which is nice.
Yeah, not there. It's still chain link.
Oh, I guess it is, yeah.
And,
but still.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Makes it even more impressive, actually, as that one's called strike on the inside corner. Trust, and I heard somebody communicating too, got room, was huge, as this one's lifted towards center field. Again, right in the middle of that Hurricane logo, tagging up, trying to go to third, and going to slide in there safely is Savat. Tagging up, testing the arm of Beck. Ball got there, but it bounced. A little awkward bounce in front of Palumbi, kind of in between her.
Yeah, Savat got lucky there.
Yeah, not one you would typically say you should be trying to tag up on.
Yeah, I did not see if the coach was sending her or not. So, unless the Savat has the green light whenever she wants, I don't know.
Well, using her speed, and now that means
she got there.
Any pass ball now, league gets you that big run.
That's the key.
2 down, Anna Fowler to the plate. First pitch to her will miss upstairs.
Of course, McQuiston not a wild pitcher as we were just talking about.
In fact, 1 wild pitch on the season. That one, though, misses upstairs. That riser, though, does rise a lot. You'll get some potential pass balls, too, so got to be careful. Good job of Levere to get out of her crouch to get that one. 2-0, and how careful are you going to be with the cleanup hitter Fowler? That one in the zone, swung on and missed. Palumbi, pressed upon, and Kreitzer, the 3 due up for Ellwood City in the bottom of the 7th, currently trailing 3-2. 2-1 pitch, again lifted foul and out of play. Baseball section series wrap up next week. In Class 2A, that is, they are. Mohawk and Ellwood City splitting their 2 games, meaning they are co-section champions. Riverside a game behind the 2 of them. Here in this one, winner guaranteed at least a share of second in the section. This one's lined, and it's going to hit.
Foul ball.
It hit her.
Yep.
Even though part of her body is in fair territory, Lee, you're all over. The part that it hit is in foul ground.
Yep. and unfortunately hit that right ankle or leg area, and they're going to send the trainer out.
Watching it live, I thought it may have caught right on the top of the shoe, but they're definitely, working up above the shoe onto the shin.
Well, that's why you're taught when you're taking off to go in the foul territory.
We're going to step aside while they tend to Lexi Savat at third base. Back in a moment at LC Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Being the home team to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
Back to the action here. It's going to be a pinch runner, Natalie D'Ambrosio, who was a courtesy runner earlier in the game. And by earlier, I mean a week ago. She will now come in. Lexi Zavat, after getting hit by that foul ball, she was able to go to the dugout under her own power, but with a definite limp, and going to play it safe.
Well, she can come out for the bottom of the seventh if she...
Yeah, she could re-enter for sure.
Gets to some of that Freon that you used to have back in the 70s. Spray it down, and you're mysteriously fine.
Back to the action with a 2-2 count to Anna Fowler, and it's all speed and fouled back and out of play.
I just always amazed back in the 70s. They come out with that can of spray, and then you're fine.
Would love to be able to host playoff games here, Lee. The issue being that you just don't have a way to secure and prevent people from just walking on the premises.
Yep.
Otherwise, I think you'd be hosting a lot of games here. This one's fouled back right towards us.
Oh yeah, you got turf, you got a press box, you get a lot of room for fans to sit.
Mohawk hosted a state semifinal game a couple of years ago. That was before they got their press box. Now I have a feeling you might see more of those potentially coming in the area. Another 2-2, another one foul. 18 times in this ball game, Avonworth batters have wasted 2 strike pitches. 13 of them tonight.
Yeah, and the Shannock and Mohawk, I mean, they're not really close to the Pittsburgh area or the main WPIAL area, but when you have facilities like that, use them.
2-2 tails away, and the count runs full. The Shannock baseball and softball have hosted a good number of first-round state playoff games, so a good little middle ground between a Pittsburgh school and an Erie school. Or, a Mercer County against Beaver County. Seen that a few times. This one's, again, fisted foul.
Yeah. See, I think Butler Football Stadium, I think they should be hosting some games, too. Of course, you have to put in for them and want to host, though, too.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't hosted more.
It's been a while since they've hosted. But they got a great facility down there, the turf and everything down there, and they haven't.
This will be the 11th pitch of the current at-bat to Anna Fowler. She's fouled off 5 of the last 6 that she has faced.
Yeah, what are you looking for here?
Something the other way, and she gets the insurance run to help her own cause. Doubles the advantage, 4-2. The 11 pitch at bat, won by the batter.
Yeah, just poke. You don't have to hit it far. Just find a hole, and she did that. Just poked it perfectly in the right field, in between Kreitzer and Prestapine.
Parada Jones McCree RBI excellence is their guarantee. Guarantee you the weight off the shoulders a little bit with that base knock there. First pitch downstairs and goes off the shin pads. Fowler's thinking about going from first to third. She's going to get first to third, and then she's in a hefty contact. An awkward slide there, late slide on the wet turf. She appears to be okay. The pass ball will allow her to go first to third.
And they're going to check on her now to make sure.
Yeah, I think they are going to now. How about that? Player coming off the bench saying, look, I'm the courtesy runner now. They got to check this because they should not be able to do this. Because Ludwig was the courtesy runner for the catcher earlier in the game, so she cannot run for the pitcher now.
Correct.
They got that sorted out. Good job there, and they will have
Fowler continue to run.
Yep. So they also appear to be maybe short on the number of available bodies.
I wouldn't think so, but nonetheless.
So D'Ambrosio, for the record, she was the courtesy runner for the pitcher, but she was the pinch runner earlier in this inning, so she is no longer permitted to do any courtesy work.
Because she entered the game.
1-0 the count too long as that one hangs out upstairs. 2-0.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the courtesy for running a pitcher and catcher, but I understand why they do. Just
supposed to try to speed the game up, but
yeah, that and it's a way to get people into the game also.
You find any way you can. I love the extra hitter rule in youth leagues, so you can get a 10th hitter in. DH, you can get 11 players starting in a single game.
Continuous batting order, right?
No, not even.
Yeah, I know.
I will not do I will not do a continuous batting order. That I've had teams with 16, 17 players on in a middle school team. Cannot be done.
If you want to win.
You're only getting maybe 2 at bats in a 7-inning game. Payoff pitch. Lifted towards deep left field. Going back on it is Allwine, and she will make the catch just in front of the warning track. But a big insurance run on a pair of hits, and a runner left again stranded in scoring position. But Avonworth makes it 4-2 here at LC Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Bottom of the 7th inning, Ellwood City trailing 4-2 with the 6, 7, 8 hitters Palumbi, Prestapine, and Kreitzer due up, facing against Anna Fowler. And how about that? First pitch swinging. That's going to be golfed to the gap in left center field. It's going to be a leadoff extra base hit for Palumbi, her first extra base hit of the season.
Yeah, first pitch swinging.
Needed that.
I was going to say, let's see if we get a courtesy or a pinch runner, but they don't have anybody.
There's nobody available.
You have to run.
But that's big because now that brings Riley Prestapine to the plate. She represents the tying run.
Yeah, you're not looking for a hit to the right side to get in and out. You're looking for base hits right now.
Ball tails inside. Palumbi wisely retreats back to second base. That run at second means nothing.
Boy, outfield extremely deep.
Well, Prestapine, 3 doubles and a home run. Ellwood City only with 2 dingers on the season. 1 from her and 1 from McQuiston. McQuiston came on senior night at Slippery Rock, where she's going next year, a walk-off grand slam to put a mercy rule into effect. Prestapine was swinging for the house out in left field on that one.
Doesn't seem like the ball's carrying that well, though, tonight.
Not tonight, no. This field, notorious, it feels like, for getting some lift. That one tails inside. 8 career home runs for Riley. Now a 3-1 count. She can try to tee off on something here. And she does, but swings and misses. A lot of swings and misses tonight out of the right hand of Riley Fowler. Or Anna Fowler, excuse me. Payoff pitch. Lifted towards the high school and out of play.
Again, strategically park here.
Yes. Mentioned 18 times Avonworth has fouled off 2-strike pitches. Ellwood City's now up to a good number as well, as that one misses downstairs, and now the tying run on base. Good job of fouling off a couple, living to fight another pitch, and that's 12 2-strike foul-offs by Ellwood batters in this game, as we'll have a Ponch's Insurance trip to the mound.
Yeah, we're going to... Thought maybe you might get a pitching change here, but they're not.
Well, might be talking about strategy here if they do try to move the runners with nobody out into scoring position.
Yeah, I would be curious. I mean, because 8-hitter, but do you bunt for your number to have your number 9-hitter come up though with runners on? So
you have your 9, and then get you over to the top of the order one way or the other.
Yeah.
But here is Kara Kreitzer, 0 for 2 in the game. She's first pitch swinging for strike 1.
Not much of a swing there. Folding that pitch.
Ellwood with the hammer, the tying run on base. Kreitzer does squirt a bunt and misses. Now 0-2 the count. Looking to score big here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 0-2. Called strike 3, froze her on the inside corner. First out of the inning, it's a big one. 8th strikeout of the game for Fowler. Now Jaden Allwine stepping to the plate. First pitch to her, misses up and in. Two for 22 on the year is Jaden. That one misses downstairs, 2-0 the count.
Definitely should be looking at this one. Make her throw that strike.
Trying to get on base any way that you can.
Yeah, especially top of the order coming up.
That one's also upstairs, so 3-0. Palumbi stands at second, leadoff double. Riley Prestapine walked. Now 1 down. Got 3-0 count to Allwine. Crystal Felino, the top of the order, in the on-deck circle. 3-0 swinging and chopped foul.
Wow. That's a surprise.
Well, that's why. It was a 2-1, not a 3-0 count. No, all right. Now they got it fixed.
It is 3-1.
Okay.
It is 3-1, yeah. Okay.
Mr. Vestano got it fixed. Another one hit foul on the first baseline. Now, good response from Fowler, getting it back to a full count situation. Ground ball, third base. This is going to be a tough play coming in. Is Eberhardt throw to first? Is going to be not in time. Infield single. Swinging bunt right to the right spot, and Allwine gets the job done. Top of the order, tying run in scoring position, winning run on the base paths.
Yeah, just get the ball in play. You never know what might happen. You said Eberhardt did all she could. She charged through it.
That's a great play by Eberhardt.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's just a slow roller. She did everything she could. Now, Avonworth's going to concede 1 run.
Corners are playing up, though. And this one's going to bounce and get away to the screen. and that's going to allow a run to score. The wild pitch cuts the lead down to 1. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, Fowler was pitching so well. Looked like she was just going to maybe cruise here. Ellwood City had other thoughts here with that leadoff double. It just started everything.
1-0 the count.
Now your infield's in.
Yeah, now you have to have it in. Tying run at third. Fly ball. Right field. Is it deep enough? Coming in as the center fielder. She'll make the catch. And no tag. Has no chance, not deep enough for Kreitzer, or excuse me, for Prestapine to try to score.
Another runner possibly, but I agree. It's tough to do, but then you get Lavier's had a rough week and a half here with these 3 strikeouts.
Can all be erased right here.
Now. Yep.
345 hitter on the season.
Takes a deep breath and see if she can come up with a clutch hit here.
First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Lavier, the junior. Trying to secure second place in the section for her Lady Wolverines. Swings through that one as well, and now down to their final strike is Ellwood City.
Yeah, Bum Fowler, I'm going right after.
The 0-2. Line drive, base hit, off of the umpire, into left field. Getting to third base, and they will hold her there. We are tied. Kylie Lavier, a rocket shot, hits the base umpire, John Frank. Great job by Lenhart in left field.
Yeah, and she slipped out there, too.
Yeah, she made the adjustment off of the deflection. Umpire's part of the game. Intentional walk now puts McQuistion on base. Alexis Beck with the bases loaded. How about that? The 0-2 pitch. Lavier laces it.
So now a chance for Beck.
She's first pitch swinging for strike 1.
And the umpire in that situation, he's just dirt.
Nothing. I mean,
yeah.
Can't do much of anything.
He's behind the play, so he's dirt.
0-1 misses upstairs, evens the count at 1-1. All wine. The winning run standing 60 feet away.
Yeah, I thought they were going to send that run in, or at least attempt it, because Lenhart stumbled out there, but they chose not to.
Lenhart, strong arm, got it in quickly. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Back hitting 280 on the year. Watches that one. Miss upstairs, 2-2. Nowhere to put him. All wine the winning run at third base. Lavier hit the RBI tying run. She's drove in the tying run. She stands at second. McQuistion at first. The 2-2. Fouled back. Nine of the first 10 batters Fowler faced tonight, she retired. Ellwood City, though, 2 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. Looking to walk it off. Line drive, shallow left field. It's going to fall in, and Ellwood City's going to walk it off. Alexis Beck, her 4th RBI of the year. From nowhere, the Wolverines are victorious and secure second place in the section.
Wow, what a game there. You mentioned 9 out of 10 batters. Fowler set down, 8th man to come to the plate this inning. Actually, the 9th, the
8th, yeah.
Yeah, 8th batter come get the hit out of nowhere. Ellwood City battles back and comes up victorious.
5-4. We'll recap it when we return on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do?
We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab.
Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary.
From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Wilmington's Avery Harlan as the March Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month after averaging 9 points per game in the state playoffs and starting the softball season hitting .643 with 4 home runs. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Ellwood City's Jordan Keller as the March Male Athlete of the Month. Jordan is hitting over .600 to start the year and leads the county with 3 home runs. Congratulations and best of luck to Ellwood City's Jordan Keller and Wilmington's Avery Harlan, the March Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Back here from George Washington Intermediate School, let's recap this gem of a game with our Gem Master Builders and Scorers scoring recap as Ellwood City walks it off in the bottom of the 7th inning. 5-4 Wolverines win to secure second place in the section. Catch my breath real quick. First off, want to mention third base umpire John Frank said it's the third time he's been hit by a line drive this week out there on the base pass. Bad luck for him. All of a sudden, though, Ellwood City, who couldn't do anything the first time through the lineup here tonight, hit the ball, 4 hits in the final inning to get the win. Let's flash back a week, though. In the bottom of the first inning on Wednesday night last week, Krista Felino leads off the game with a walk, advances to second on a pass ball, scores on an Amber McQuistion RBI double. After a Alexis Beck reach on an error, she steals second, and on a double steal, Amber McQuistion able to score. It was 2-0 Ellwood City after 1 inning of play. Avonworth will get a run back in the top of the third, a leadoff triple for Lexi Savat. She would score on a bunt single from Gabby Interthal, made the score 3-1, and that's when 2-1, excuse me. That's when the rains came and postponed the game there from Slippery Rock University, and we move it to a week later here at George Washington. Top of the 4th inning, Avonworth comes to bat first. Alexander Eberhardt leads off, reaches on an error, advances to third on a wild pitch, and scores on a Kara Cuban RBI double. Cuban would then score on an RBI bunt single from Sarah Janicki, and all of a sudden a 1-run deficit turns into a 1-run Avonworth lead. They would advance that lead. Another leadoff hit for Savat, this time a double. She would score after her 10-pitch at-bat, an 11-pitch at-bat from Amanda Fowler with an RBI single. The insurance run makes it a score of 4-2. Ellwood City at that point had 11 batters come to the plate. 10 of them were put out. But in that final inning, Kaylee Palumbi leads off with a double. Riley Prestapine draws a walk. After a strikeout, Jay Nalwine reaches on an infield single to load the bases. After a fly out to shallow center field, no tag attempt, and wisely so, no tag attempt because that was only for the tying run. Kylie Levere down 0-2, drives one, hang on, let me back it up a minute. With the bases loaded, before the fly out to center field by Felino, that's when the wild pitch scored Kaylee Palumbi from third. So it was now a tying run at third with 1 out and winning run at second base. Felino's fly ball to center field, though, not deep enough for the players to tag, so it remained 4-3. Now Kylie Levere with 2 down and 2 runners in scoring position, rips one to left field on an 0-2 pitch, hits off the umpire, goes out into the outfield. 1 run scores, the winning run held at third base. Great play by the outfield to get the ball in quickly. Levere advances to second. Amber McQuistion is intentionally walked. Again, Alexis Beck comes to the plate, down 0-2, fouls one off, and then line drive left field, falls in front of the left fielder for the game-winning single to win the game. Alexis Beck playing the hero with that RBI single to end the contest. 5-4, your final score. 5 runs on 6 hits with 1 error. 3 runners left on for Avonworth, 4 runs on 12 hits and an error. They stranded 7 on the bags. That walk-off hit from Alexis Beck, that is your Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Congratulations, Alexis Beck. She'll receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone as today's Maley Chiropractic play of the game. You can get the full list at lcsportsnet.com of this year's top plays. Click on awards. Congratulations, Alexis Beck, your Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. Your winning pitcher tonight also went 2 for 2 with a pair of doubles. Amber McQuistion also had an RBI and struck out 11 pitching here over tonight and the start of the game a week ago. She is your MVP Insurance MVP of the game. Congratulations to Amber McQuistion. She also got a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in honor of being tonight's MVP of the game. You can view the full list of game MVPs at lcsportsnet.com. Click on awards. Congratulations, Amber McQuistion of the Ellwood City Wolverines for tonight's MVP of the game. MVP Insurance, call MVP for the win. So again, looking at the section standings, Mohawk at 10-0. They are your section champs. Ellwood City now at 6-3, and they have a sweep over Avonworth, who's a half game behind at 6-4. Still one last game to play for Ellwood City in the section before they advance into the postseason. But a huge win tonight in comeback style from the Wolverines. Let's get a couple final thoughts here from Lee Moan. As the way Ellwood City's plate appearance had looked tonight, going in that bottom of the seventh inning, there was not a lot of hope. But I'll tell you what, I think it starts. Shout out to a play of the game nomination too for Riley Prestapine, because she comes first pitch swinging that last inning, Lee, and really set the tone.
Yeah, and I talked to the assistant coach down there, and I said, "Boy, I didn't see that coming." He just shook his head. He says it's the same thing that happened down at Avonworth. It was 1-1 in the seventh, and they scored 2 in the top of the 2 in the seventh to win that game down there. So this Ellwood City team decided to come back, and hey, credit to them. I mean, they had some rough swings those first few innings, but got it done in the seventh.
That second time through the order tonight was just enough to make the adjustments necessary to get the big victory. Glad we were here to make it happen. So thank the weather gods for that one, as we were able to make our way here with the cancellation of our originally scheduled broadcast. Glad we were able to come here and get the conclusion of this one, because it was certainly a gem of a game, a 5-4 walk-off victory. And real quick before we wrap things up, the number of walk-offs that we have seen in person and just in general over the course of this season, absolutely incredible. Lee, we got the flair for the dramatic all across Lawrence County this spring season.
And that's a good thing, because I haven't had it, because I've been with North Allegheny a lot and have not seen a lot of walk-offs. Did see one last night, North Allegheny baseball, but still, it's always makes it fun when you have the walk-offs and close games. Get a feel for Avonworth, though, but they're going to be a team to reckon with in the playoffs, though.
Yeah, let's take a look before we wrap it up of what the playoff scenarios are probably going to look like here in terms of playoff standings. Again, we think Mohawk the 1, South Park the 2, Mount Pleasant the section champion as the 3. After that, you can figure just about anything. I think you've got Keystone Oaks as a 4, maybe Ellwood City, Avonworth as a 5-6 or a 6-7 in the rankings. We'll again find out a week from tomorrow on KDKA around 2 or 3 o'clock. They will be announcing the softball brackets, and then on Friday, 3 o'clock as well. Big thanks again to everyone here at Newcastle, Cool Bob Nattell, the cooler of the Nattells always, for getting us all set up here at Newcastle. Big thanks for allowing us to rent out some space here and being able to get this continuation of a game. Of course, big thanks to everyone with ECS and Brad Windhurst and company for getting us some great information as well for all of Ellwood City sports. Keep checking them out as we get into the playoff coming up in the next week or so. Of course, our producer, Matt Flannery, big shout out to him. Out-of-town score update. Penn score there, Matt. 0-0. Still scoreless between the Pens and Flyers. Let's go Pens. We will check that one out on the ride home as well. For my broadcast colleague, Lee Moan, I'm James Dotson. So long, and stay tuned as we have one final week of the regular season and then WPIAL playoffs coming your way soon enough. But tonight, a 5-4 victory for Ellwood City over Avonworth. Have a great night, everyone.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.